And I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other. Y'all want to know why we like y'all's black men? Because they not y'all's black men. They're not. You don't own shit. You know, way back in the day, since we gotta go way back there, you know how we were separated and there was some still sneaky stuff going on, right? But as you know, things evolved, you know, got better. We started to mingle together, and that made a lot of us white and black folk happy. It did. And then we got to mingle together even more, and I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other. I just think they liked each other. And you're mad about it? That's crazy.
So y'all just heard this failed attempt at rage baiting, and let me just say, I feel like the odor that is coming from her and probably out of that room is enough to knock out a cardboard cutout, an inanimate object. So this woman on here basically did a failed rage bait of trying to get black women riled up, talking about how black men are not their men. They basically belong to white women, and white women have an autonomy on black men because of what happened back in the day during slavery and all this, that, and the third, which, by the way, she completely messed all of that up. And it also tells me how she's speaking in this video that if we were back in that time period, she most definitely would have been one of those ones trying to sneak into the slave quarters to get her son from what they call the black buck, or the one sneaking out to one of the other rooms to get her some from the black male slave. Like, just hearing her say that lets me know that's what she would do. Let me just say this, black women, if you ever, well, y'all are going to come across this video when you see it on my channel, but if you saw anything else like this, do not get upset. As a matter of fact, I applaud the black women in the comment section of the video in which I got this from, which wasn't that many, where they were basically saying, like, listen, we have more bigger fish to fry. One even made a comment saying, what about them egg prices? So it's like they're ignoring it. It's like, we know what you're trying to do. It's a rage bait thing. You're trying to get black women to act a certain type of way because you want to see them act out, like you're getting a rise out of that. And let me just tell you also this, to the black male divestors, y'all better come and get your basic Becky and put her on a leash, because if this actually was like, if she was to actually say this in public, who knows what actually would go down. See, the thing is that's protecting her is the fact that she's saying this behind a phone screen. She's saying this on a TikTok video. That's the only thing that's really giving her safety, because I don't even know if this woman would even have the spine to go out in public and go into a black woman's face and say this. The first thing, one of the things a black woman would probably be looking like, who is this woman? Is she on something? Is she on some kind of narcotic? Is she drunk? Is she under the influence of something? The next thing she'll probably do is probably put hands on her for getting in her face, in her space like that. But something tells me this woman doesn't have the courage to even do that, which is probably smart for her and her own personal safety. But yeah, this was a whole bunch of nothing. Like, all you can do is just sit there and shake your head and laugh at the absolute foolishness and what spewed out of her mouth. And also, while we're on the topic of the black male divester, y'all better stop filling these white women's heads with some of the nonsense that y'all say, because like I said before, they can say it online all they want to, but if they get offline and they decide to be courageous, quote unquote, hey, it's on them. I've seen a couple of videos where you've had some white women who felt like they had enough courage to get into a black woman's face while the black man was there. And I'm talking about the white woman's boyfriend or whoever. And it didn't end well. If y'all remember, it was a video maybe about a year or two ago where a white woman tried that, and that black woman beat the brakes off of her while her man was there. And more times when the man was trying to hold her back, the more aggressive she got. So y'all better be very careful, because a lot of these women up here somehow feel like they have this courage all of a sudden. And of course she was trying to speak with the black accent, and that was a fail too. So again, don't feel to the black women out there that are hearing the sound of my voice, don't get offended by what this chick is doing right here. She's trying to bait you into going back and forth with her. Like I said, this was posted up on TikTok. I don't have a TikTok, so I don't know what it looked like in the end. This was actually pulled off of Instagram. As you can see, it says it says a promo right here. That's actually from the page I actually got it from. But either way, she's trying to get a rise out of you, and honestly, I don't see how it can possibly work unless you allow her to get in your head and allow her to do that. But if you're strong-minded and strong-willed, this shouldn't bother you really at all. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.